Welcome, everyone, to the stream. But before we begin, I think it's only appropriate that we just watch a little bit of Crab Rave. No particular reason. I think we should just watch some Crab Rave. That's some good Crab Rave, my dude. Some good tea as well, actually. Some delicious tea, funnily enough. Right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Stream Time. Welcome to the stream, the dude. I hope you're both doing wonderful. I'm sure at least a couple of you can inquire as to why we've decided to open with some Crab Rave. It looks like Biden's won. Is over after 2 days of waiting. It looks like it's finally over. It's very unlikely Trump wins at this point. Functionally impossible. He has to now flip Nevada back again. If everything else holds and if Nevada stays blue, we're Gucci, lads. It's totally fine. We are Gucci. Is it actually confirmed yet? No. Let's look at an election map real quick. It's not confirmed, but you know what? Fuck it. Politico is the one I've been using, and that's where it's fucking at. That's the dank memes. They give you the Senate and the House as well, plus a lovely UI, which is gorgeous. Georgia's on the verge of, yeah, Georgia. Well, okay, so look. I was up all night. I watched the whole election. Here's the deal. Pennsylvania, shit ton of mail-in ballots to come. Highly likely to change. Not impossible that it stays red. Highly likely to change. It was one of the battleground states. North Carolina looks like it's going Trump. Doesn't really seem like there's a whole heck of a lot that can be done there. It was close, but it looks like Trump's got it. Georgia is where the real memes are at. Georgia is like what? It's 13k votes out. They've got another something like 50k coming in as well. Most of those are going to be Biden. High chance. Nevada, we're holding strong, baby. I don't think this is flipping back to Trump on mail-in ballots. It's very unlikely to happen. That's where we're currently at. It's not impossible. It's basically impossible, though. Pennsylvania, look, even if Nevada flips, like Tom said, the dude said, Pennsylvania is highly likely to flip. Well, sorry, not highly likely. It's definitely likely to flip. In my opinion, it seems... I guess it's only 88. 12% is still like a lot of people, dog. If that's 6 million votes in, total pop is going to be about 650. So 10% of that would be 650,000. So it's definitely still possible to flip for Biden. In fact, it might even be likely, considering 80% of those are going to be of the mail-in persuasion. But yeah, and Georgia is also looking. Georgia is very, but we're 13k votes away. Same situation as Pennsylvania, only I'd say more extreme. It's way closer, less votes deciding it, seems likely. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. Let's go on with some Dark Souls, shall we? Oh god, that was fun. I was actually going to end this bit. I was thinking I was going to talk a little bit about some other bullshit I've seen going on. Like people pushing conspiracy theories and certain popular YouTubers pushing the idea that the Democrats are trying to steal the vote. And you know what? I'll probably address it in a YouTube video tomorrow. I don't know if I'll do it live because they always turn out a bit less good than I want them to. But there's a guy called Mr. Obvious, and it was quite funny. Functionally, what happened is I looked at the numbers he gave in the video. I went to the source he quoted. I looked at the numbers in the source, and the two numbers were different. So I was like, no offense, my dude, but you might want to learn how to read before you consider existing, or attempting to make any kind of analytical content. Generally speaking, being able to read the sources you quote is probably a wise move. I'd recommend it. Yes, voting is stealing. Exactly, yeah. It's been fucking nuts. But I mean, look. We saw it coming. If you didn't see it coming, you weren't listening to Trump over the last, like, couple months or whatever, right? Like, we all knew Daddy Trump doesn't like mail-in votes. Votes, not boats. Okay, so I guess all those boys over there are just bait, because, look, the light is here. We follow the light, okay? See that yellow light up there? The yellow light is our that's our daddy, okay? We are the little lights bitch. And you know what? This actually does look familiar. So I do believe this is the correct way to go. Where am I? What is this? There's a cat. Oh, is this the cat? I genuinely didn't even mean to do this. But we're in Catland, baby. Easy Manus win. Hit him once. Stop the fight. You win because you have the higher percent health. Yes. Easy clap. With this one simple trick, I destroyed Manus, the hardest boss in Dark Souls history. Other bosses hate him. This one hollow cucks an entire universe. Is this the hidden wall? Are you a hidden wall? You are a hidden wall. Isn't there's like a fake boss in here, isn't there? There's like a meme boss in here. Or is it a summon? I can't remember. Wow, who would have guessed these humanities would drop humanity? Pog. How's everyone been anyway? Is everybody as stoked as me over the election results? I'll eat some crap, then I'll be back to watch my favourite streamer, and listen to Devin, I guess. Nice meme. We died. F's in chat for that one, boys. Well, at least we know the route now. We know we don't need to fight all of the fuckboys over there. You know what? Can I? I cannot. Dead gone, indeed. We are dead agone. Wait, dead agone. There we go. But yeah, election night was lit as fuck. I had Destiny's stream up on the TV. I was chilling, watching my phone with the election maps. When I was on my PC, I got kicked out of the room at one point because Professor, not Dead O'Gonnell. Yes. I got kicked out of the room because Chloe wanted to sleep, because apparently humans function off sleep or some shit. Personally, I've never had a night's sleep in my life. I just absorb sleep juice through photosynthesis, okay? The sun just gives it to me. It's what vitamin D is. I don't know if you've ever heard this before, but it's actually a fact. That's what we call a Trump fact. But yeah. So I got kicked out of the room. I had like, let's just say I had quite a few streams open initially, but then decided to stick with only Destinies after we couldn't. Oh, big slide time, boys. Oh no, not big slide time. It's actually just run down the large polon. Anyway, what am I trying to say? Jesus Christ. Yes, so I was in my room with the two monitors, and I had Destiny's stream open plus like a bunch of others. Wait, is this really all it takes to get to Manus? We didn't have to fight anyone. Admittedly, we also chose not to fight anyone, but still. Anyway, yeah, Chloe wanted to come sleep. When I was in this room, I had Joe Rogan's podcast open. I had the Destiny stream open. I also had, what was the third one I had? Oh, David Pacman. I think I even had like NBS News or some shit open too. We got 2 flasks. What are we saying, boys? What are the odds? But anyway. Yeah, so I had those 3 open. And I had about 10 different election maps open. I was reading articles and shit. It was a good night. But then I got kicked out of this room. Had Destiny's stream on the main TV. Chilled in there with my boy Dave. It was a good time. Oh. That's also the reason I forgot your tinny, Tom. The next day, I was sleep deprived due to, you know, the no sleep for 24 hours. Also, I did forget, can't forget that one. That seems just as relevant, to be honest. And dude, the next day, I crashed out from like 8 PM to 8 AM. It was fucking glorious. You know, Manus kinda a bitch, to be honest. I don't remember him having this low health. Oh no! Okay, that's got a longer wind up than I remember. We missed. We hit. What is this attack? Oh, it's the big monkey. Yeah, okay. It's the big combo. We do need to avoid that combo. Now the question is, how do we avoid that combo? When he yells at you, what's the play? You know, I remember there being an area in the abyss where you like run up behind a set of like people, but I can't remember exactly what that route is, because this seems like an incredibly direct route, and it's just a very different way to what I remember. Maybe there might be a wait, is this just Guardian Ape in Dark Souls? I mean, you're not right. Yeah, kind of. It's Guardian Ape in Dark Souls if Guardian... I just remembered where it is, you know. I know where it is. You have to run up behind that caster, then you go. It's Guardian Ape, but he has spells. The fuck was that? I just heard something. Did you guys hear that? I thought it saying, like, drop, but I have no idea what it is. Well, whatever. But yeah, election night was fun, is what I'm trying to say. It was really good. I got some valuable time in with my fucking boy. My matey who lives next door. I got to see many a political meme. Watched a couple streamers lose their fucking minds over the course of a significantly longer stream than average. It was, yeah, it was some good memes, mate. I highly recommend. I'm honestly, do you know what? The thing I'm most excited for now... How the fuck do you get behind there? Is this it? Turns out this ain't it, Chief. But yeah, I'm actually really hyped for next election night. It was a very, very fun time for me. Silver lining of this election... What do you mean silver lining? It was a good election, straight up. Biden got in. What better thing could you have? The silver lining of this election is the political memes are top tier. Yeah. The political memes have been fucking glorious, that's for sure. Good jump. Thanks, mate. I do agree with that, yeah. Okay, so wait, where do I... Okay, so we can't go down there. Maybe we can... So maybe we can go down here with full health. Yes, that appears to be accurate. Then if we go around here... Maybe... Sorry, great result was disappointing that it wasn't an absolute stomp in Biden's favor. Oh, we'll see what you mean, yeah. It was definitely more... dude, it was a nail biter, I'll give you that. It was more of a... It was closer than it should have been, that's for fucking sure. Like, make no mistake about that one, I agree with you there. Dude, I'm so confused. This is a different route. Where am I? Where am I? And why isn't my fucking mum here? Help. Mother. Okay, seriously, where the fuck am I? I have no idea. Also, welcome to the stream, Absolutely Fruity. That's probably not your name, but that's what I'm gonna call you from now on. I haven't seen you in a while, mate. You good? Bruh. I mean, the black... Ooh, you know what? The black flame may be something we can actually use. Yeah, I want Trump to lose his mind as well. I think it'd be very funny. You know... Oh, you know what? A black hand isn't upgraded, though. Fuck it. Well, I can't believe I can't remember the route. Or maybe it's because we went a different way to avoid the caster. Okay, well, let's try that. Let's try it again. But this time, don't avoid the caster. Run down the pole. But instead, maybe we should stagger our route so that we can't get caught randomly. Hanging in there. Wait, did you guys see the tweet where Trump started claiming states? Yeah, mate. Trump has been in a constant state of, like, panic since the results came in. And it... Wait. I did the dum-dum again, didn't I? Oh, no. Oh, fuck. We're in backcountry now, lads. Where the fuck am I? No, I'm not. Okay, this is where the cat was. Relevant. So I guess we have to go down here and we have to follow the lights more. Oh, so we have to go up before we go down. Right, that's what I think we fucked up a second ago. Then you get behind the caster. Yeah, bitch. Alright, so I was correct. Just did it in the incorrect order. I understand. I'll definitely be backseat gaming. I have no idea where you're supposed to go. No, no worries. Don't worry about it, mate. This is a confusing area, honestly. But I've done it once before, which is why I should know it. You know what? We're probably going to have to kindle the bonfire as well. I only just realized. But, like, killing Manus in functionally 5 Estus flasks. Functionally 4. Tall order is what I'm going to say to that one. Rolled too early. That's okay. This is the run where we learn. This is the learning run. Good roll. Good roll. Got a bunch of attacks in on him there. Oh, fuck. Too late on that one. Okay, we're alright. We're alright. We're not alright. We're very much monkey punched. Do you know what I've just realised? Manus is just DK, but edgy. And also, actually, I just realised the dude, Manus isn't Guardian Ape. Guardian Ape is the Manus, bitch. That was some efficient learning right there. Hell yeah. Look, if I've learned anything from my days of playing Magic the Gathering, it's most fun when you play a deck that either loses or wins very quickly and in very dramatic fashion. I think that is functionally what my stream is in a nutshell. We either succeed and it's incredible and we don't get hit the entire fight functionally, or we basically get turned into jam before we walk through the fog door. And in my opinion, that's what I call high-octane gamer action, you know? So as far as I'm concerned, this is the best stream on Twitch, okay? You heard it here first, folks. Okay, there we go. Absofruitly. Oh, that's actually a great name now I say it properly. Absofruitly. Did you go out and vote? Actually, I guess more relevant question. Are you in the US? Seems like the first thing. Oh no, what have I done? It's okay. No, there's nothing an Estus flask can't fix. It's just a flesh wound. It's fine. Alright, there we go. Good enough. Yes to both. Good stuff, my man. That is not what I meant to say, okay. Oh god, I was saying now we're dueling with the beast, and then the second I said that I got hit. So I didn't realise he had one more attack in the chamber. What is that? Fucking... Oh god, it's the monkey combo. We've done it. Okay, so the answer is just roll back 5 head. Just roll back 24. That didn't really work. But I mean like 24 as in 4 head. And I'm using the 4 instead of head. Okay, now this is what I call learning to the maximum degree. Never mind. Wait, hang on, the dude. Have you never... Oh, mate, I wouldn't worry about Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania's fucking flipping. Pennsylvania, once the mail-ins come in, you boys are basically 100... You're like... I would say, like, Biden has... If I was a needle... Needle, by the way, needle memes are 10 out of 10. But if I was a needle, I would be saying Biden has, like, a 70% chance of winning Pennsylvania. Because there's still a lot of absentee and mail-in votes to go there. And it's a 13k deficit. That's fucking nothing. High chance. Assuming PA is Pennsylvania. I could be wrong, though. Seems like it should be PE, but I remember seeing it as PA. By the way, Pennsylvania, if that's what you're talking about, should be blue. What? Is PA not Pennsylvania? Yeah, dude, it's a 13k deficit, and the mail-in votes going to Biden is going to be something like an 80%, like, you know, it's going to be very heavily Biden. You can just check, like, you can check what the mail-in votes have been for the state so far. And then look at the deficit and how much he needs. And like, honestly, it's, oh my god. It cannot be 70 when 69 is so nearby. True. You know what? I did forget. I forgot that if we're throwing out random statistics, you know what? That's true. If I'm going to say 70, I really should be saying 69. It's the optimal number. To be honest, with 69% chance for Biden to win, that really means it's 100% Biden's going to win. He's just got too much meme value, you know? Oh yeah, I heard there was still like 1.5 million votes to be counted in from Philly still. Well, it's going to be more than that. I'm sorry, less than that I would have thought. Last I checked, I thought it was like, oh, you know what? No, it might be. You might be right. I don't know about 1.5. That, oh fuck, I've gone the wrong way. That sounds a little too high. I'm not sure though. Still, Biden doesn't need PA. Yeah, that's true. As long as Nevada holds, then yeah, he doesn't need it. Which, I mean, look, Nevada ain't flipping at this point. That's like, out of all the crazy world, like, potentials, like, things to happen, I feel like that's one of the last resorts. It's one of the least likely things to happen. Realistically, if I had to guess, Pennsylvania actually has significantly higher than 70% chance to flip. I was just guessing. I saw a statistic of how European countries would have voted. Oh, really? That's weird. How heavily in favor of Biden was it? Oh, do you know what I was saying? This was almost impossible to happen. But I was saying on the night, like, how fucking funny would it be if Trump won the popular vote and Biden took the college? How fucking hilarious and tilted would the Republicans be? I almost wanted it to happen. Obviously I didn't, because, like, the popular vote is, you know, the candidate that gets the popular vote is probably the candidate that should get the... Fuck, I'm alive. It's probably the candidate that should get in, really. But you get what I'm trying to say, right? Like, I almost wanted the Republicans to have a taste of what it's like, because I thought it'd just be funny. It's like, more people wanted this, but it ain't gonna happen. Electoralism, yay! Netherlands had the lowest of Biden at 69%. It's the meme value, mate. The Netherlands people knew. Realistically, I guarantee it was higher than that, but the pollsters were just like, ah, fuck it. Memes, mate. Oh god, meme power for the win. Did you all see how the Trump rallies in... Oh, God. Yeah, I did see the Trump rallies, yeah. Or at least I heard about them. I haven't, like, I think I saw footage of Trump rallies somewhere. I don't know if it was the Pennsylvania ones, though, right? That's just what I said. Yeah, fair. Yeah, I haven't Pennsylvania's rallies in Arizona to keep counting, lol. I honestly, look, I've got 2 YouTube videos to make, so I just checked to see if there was one. First YouTube video to go out, Crab Rave, Biden, either Biden won or Trump lost. I feel like it's more appropriate to put Trump lost, because I really do, like, look, if you like Biden, good for you, but this was the fucking Trump show. The last 4 years have been the fucking Trump show. Pretty much undeniably. Like, you know, he didn't steal the election. What I mean is he stole the show of the election, right? Like, Biden came out to all the debates and gave the answer you expected. Biden came out and gave a reasonable election night speech. Like, you know, basically said, like, good job. Looks like we're doing well. Keep voting. Keep them coming. We're feeling good about this election. But Trump was the one who came out and started talking about, like, random Supreme Court memes, and that stole the fucking headlines. Apparently, I saw this today, apparently, he called up, Rupert Murdoch, because I think it was one of Rupert Murdoch's owned news networks, called Arizona early, but they were like, we're basically very sure it's going to happen, and Trump called Murdoch up himself, pissed. Supposedly that happened. Yeah, like, it's been a memey fucking election, to say the least. Like, a very memey election. Oh, fuck! You're not allowed to combo already! It's not fair! I think you can dodge that last one, actually. He's doing it again. No. He's going in from the... He's using the DK punch. The next few months will be interesting. Yeah, well, yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah, they will be. I think Biden's going to have... You know what? Let's just fuck it. Look, let's just do it now. We know we need to do it. Biden's going to have a lot on his hands over not only the next few months, but even in once he's actually put in... what's the word? Once he's put into office, he has a lot of work to do. It's pretty wild, really. But, yeah. I mean, first things first, probably, no hit run, still alive. No hit run, Pog, I agree. You are not Tolo, I agree. No, he just means, he means Manus had a no hit run on that attempt. So, you know, hats off to Manus for that one. We can chuck that one into the, no hit run Manus speed record. Good job, proud of you, my guy. But yeah, I had a great time, man. Look, absolutely, I'm not gonna lie. I know that, like, Trump getting re-elected and, like, Trump being elected for the last 4 years and, you know, like, even, like, Biden coming in on the counter, the response to that, it's all gonna be very, like, painful for the American people. But I'm not gonna lie. It's really funny to watch. Like, I'm sorry to say it, man. I just find it very... Your whole, like... political process is very entertaining to me. Now, don't worry. Whenever it comes to an actual moral decision, I would always favour the more moral thing rather than the what is more funny. But considering I have no real bearing on the American election, I feel pretty happy saying that I just found the whole thing very entertaining. Hey, to be fair, I hope people look at the UK's politics like that. But honestly, compared to America, it's fucking... It's like going from a reality TV show to watching live footage of some bears at a national park. Which, to be fair, I do watch occasionally. 'Cause it's very calming. There's a live stream that my friend showed me of a national park with just a bunch of bears in, like, a river. It's glorious. Honestly, peak entertainment. It's, like, both funny and sad. You can't think about it too much or it gets real depressing. Oh, but that's the thing. I think about it. And the more I think about it, the funnier it gets to me. Because for me, it's honestly like... maybe it's like just the way I cope. I honestly couldn't tell you. A psychologist probably could. But like, I find just heavily depressing things hilarious. Obviously, I don't think they're good, or like naturally. But I do find them funny. Oh god. I would say I have a dark sense of humor. But that's not even super true. At least not fully. I'd say it's true to some extent, right? Hit the hand! His hand is his weak spot. Oh, I always forget that third attack in that combo is very delayed. Fuck. I didn't realize that was going to be a double whammy. It honestly looked to me like he was just throwing the one. I thought it was a grab. And usually after grabs, all these enemies are very... I guess if I rolled into him, he would have grabbed me if it was a grab, to be fair. So, maybe not. I do think... Do you know what? The thing is with Manus, I do forget how fucking quick he is. He's just one speedy lad, you know? I always think, it's like, oh, it's a big boss. We'll be fine. But, like, he's tough, dude. He's a just quick boy. Honestly, though, I gotta admit, is he weak to anything? Honestly, I couldn't tell you. My guess would be yes. Because he is, like, any boss in this game that's based on an element, generally speaking, are weak to something. But then again, Knight Artorias is a boss in this game, consumed by the Abyss, and he is weak to fucking... In fact, he has resistances to everything. So he's the polar opposite. So I would suspect the same is true of Manus, just to stop them from being cheesed. But I have no idea. Clearly not weak to katanas, yeah. Well, we'll see. This katana has has bleed. So if we get... I drank that too early. That's okay. So if we get a bleed proc, then we know he can be bled. Artorias could not be. That's one thing I will say. But, yeah. Do you, I always... Look, I have viewers from, like, a variety of different backgrounds. Are you a Dark Souls boy? I honestly cannot remember. I mean, the guess would be yes, to be honest. Most of my audience came from Dark Souls in one way or another. Oh, roll again. Fuck. Nah, but to be honest, look, here's what I'm most afraid of. In terms of US election stuff, what I don't want to have happen is I don't want to have loads and loads and loads of prominent right-wing people all talk about how the election was a hoax and how, you know, the vote shouldn't count and blah, 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 blah. How the Democrats stole the election. Because it, like... Oh, yo, Annex, what's good, mate? How to you too. Here's the thing with it, right? The problem is, like... It's just not fun to talk about. Like, if you want to talk about how, I don't know, Trump's policy... Or, like, even, like, how some crazy shit happened, how, like, you know, like, Trump going to the Supreme Court. If you want to talk about that shit, that's just fun to talk about. To try and have a conversation about something that is so hilariously fabricated and conspiratorial, it's just like, where do you go from there? Like, what are you supposed to do? But how do we talk about how the Democrats stole the election? Like, how is that a conversation you can ever have? It just is so... It's so dumb, you know? And that's what I'm afraid of. I'm worried the next 4 years will just be 4 years of people bitching about how the Democrats stole the election. I mean, I'm hopeful that it'll only be a vocal minority and it'll only last for a bit. But you never know. How about 1,000 Hours into Dark Souls 3? It was my first Souls game. Went back and played through 1 and 2 recently. Cool. Did you do the DLC for 2 and 1? And which DLCs for 2, if you did any? I mean, it would have been a massive shock to everyone if Trump and Republicans didn't claim voter fraud. Yeah, no, I know. This is kind of what I was saying. Like, this is exactly what I was saying. Like, honestly, if you were following what Trump was saying for the last 2 months, it's like it was the most predictable thing in the world. He was going to try and claim election fraud on the basis of mail-in votes. Like, it was actually inevitable. Oh, he's comboing! He's cooming! It's voter election fraud unless we win. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Fucking hilarious. Oh my god. That attack is very irritating. We need a plan for that one, that's for sure. Chug. No DLCs for 1 and 2, still on the bucket list. Gotcha. Oh, mate! The DLC for 1 is obviously incredible, but the DLC for 2, all of them are fucking... like, maybe the best in the series, honestly. I don't know if that's a hot take. It might be a hot take, but more because people don't like 2 than the DLCs being bad. But, like, 2 may have the strongest DLC out of everything. Like, maybe even... Ooh. Bloodborne would be my second pick for best DLCs. Honestly, all the DLCs are nuts good. Like, even, like, Dark Souls 3 is my least favourite Dark Souls game. For a variety of reasons. Admittedly, I played it last, and I think Dark Souls is one of those series where, like, people have a tendency to say the first one they played is their favourite and the last one they played is their least favourite. So I understand it's, to a degree, probably a bias thing. But, yeah, like, and even Dark Souls 3 DLC is nuts good. I'm thinking about getting Dark Souls soon. What? Oh, Dark Souls 1's DLC. I understand. Okay, yeah, you should. It's really good. I mean, this is remastered. Like, I bought both versions of it because I played through 1. Then I was like, you know what? I kind of fancy playing through remastered because I never did. And I know they're the same game, but like, it's got a graphical update, runs better. You know, I was like, fuck it. Chat will probably want to see it. No one was around when I did Dark Souls 1 either, so it's been nice to play it with people that actually know me and shit. So that's been neat. Next game though is one thing I've added actually is I've added a section below of which games I'm going to do because I've started scheduling out the next game I play way earlier in advance because I think it just encourages people to stick around a bit more between games if people can prepare for it. I used to have like a vote system, but I think the votes a bit feels bad, man, because you vote for a game, then if your game loses, it's a bit like, oh, why would I bother watching? Bloodborne brought the lads, very true. Bloodborne did indeed bring the hashtag, fuck's sake, the hashtag lads. But yeah. But yeah, you should definitely play Dark Souls 1's DLC, it is very fucking good. This is the final boss of it though, so spoiler alert, I guess. He does a monkey swing. Combo, back the fuck up. We need to make like a song for that. Oh no! Too early. Oh hey, it's a streamer. Hello. Welcome to stream. How was your food, Tom? I was here since Isaac and left before Bloodborne just to return after. It was my sexy fucking beard, wasn't it, that just drew you back? You were like, oh, I can't leave him for too long. I'm hooked. Hooked on that facial hair. It was fucking great. What did you have? Chat, you have to rate his meal out of 10, okay? Anybody who does not rate his meal out of 10 will be cast into the Shadow Realm. I hear so. There you go. Exactly, first one you play is your fave. Wish I had played them chronologically because the clunkiest now and being a bit jarring. Yeah, I can imagine, yeah. Nice meal, bro, but what was the meal? You can't rate it yet. He hasn't told you what it is. You're the kind of person who hears about an upcoming game, like, say your favorite game is, I don't know, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, and they announce the sequel, My Little Pony Actually Love is Magic, Friendship is for beta ass cucks. You'd be like, this is a 10 out of 10. Like, you're one of the Marvel fanboys that, like, when they announce the new film, wow, Avengers 27 is coming out this February. You'd go onto the fucking review sites and give it a 5-star review immediately. You're that guy. Duck with potatoes, peas, and sweet corn. Don't hate me, Devin. Or I'm not gonna lie, that's a fucking garbage meal. Okay, Devin, calm down. No, there is no calm. Only pain when you're the kind of person who does those cucked ass fucking things to ratings, okay? No need to slash me that hard. No, I think it was justified. Okay, tell us about... Wait 1 minute. Okay, how about you tell us the rating, then we guess what you ate? 1 out of 10 is an accurate rating, I would say. Oh, no! Every time. I don't get the sweet corn in that meal. I don't get the peas in that meal. Or the sweet corn, honestly. I don't... Wait, but actually, no. I don't get any of the vegetables in the meal. But actually, thinking about it, the weirdest one is potato. I think you can justify sweet corn and peas in that meal. I don't think you can justify potatoes. Potatoes in that meal is the equivalent of putting, like, ice cream into curry. Not even, like, something that might go like vanilla ice cream. Like, fucking... It's like putting in, I don't know... It's like putting in banana ice cream. Actually, banana ice cream would probably work better, if anything. Right, this meme is bad. I have declared it trash. We're giving up on it, alright? The curry ice cream meme is dead. It barely... I mean, it never even really got born, let's be honest. It was basically fucking aborted. It depends on how you do the duck, to be honest. Look, okay. Either roasted duck. Yeah, roasted duck with potatoes, sweet corn, and peas. That's fucking wild. You got... Look, put it this way. You better be doing some fucking crazy shit with the other ingredients in that meal. It better be like, I don't know, a mix of potato, pea, and sweet corn, like tortilla wrap. Like the bread is just made out of those vegetables and then the duck's in it. Then you can just claim it's a hipster meal, and then you're fine. Anything else is unacceptable, though. Imagine if when people told you what they ate, they just listed the raw ingredients. What'd you eat today? Oh yeah, I had some flour with some oil and cow titty juice. I think that'd be pretty good, actually. Maybe I can get behind that. List the ingredients like they do on the back of the pallet, yeah. Man, conversations would be a lot harder to have in that world. Yeah, exactly. You got it. He understands the meme. What a big brain Chad right there. Wow. Hog. Apparently just running at Manus is actually the ultimate strat. He can never hit you. He gets bamboozled, dude. Bro! Oh, that was fucking fuck. That was fucking deed. Good lord, chill. Chill! You know what? I feel like we're doing more damage proportionally to Manus than we were to Artorias. I don't know if that's actually true. But definitely man, we chose the correct time to back off. But I do not, for the life of me, know where the edge of the arena is. Oh, we were still a fair bit away. Okay. Fuck, rolled too early. You know what they say about that guys with big brains? No, I don't. They have small feet. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Mate, that was some fucking pog tier dodging. I rolled too fucking early. That attack is actually very annoying to dodge. I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. I think Manus might be a slightly tough boss. Oh, he's in phase 2, lads. Now, when is phase 3? Oh, Pog! We did it. He's comboing. I'm cooming. He's done it. What a lad. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, fuck. I'm in Manus's brain at the minute. Oh, Jesus Christ. Never stop rolling. NSO. Oh, NSR. It sounds like it could be a news network, to be honest, doesn't it? I missed. We're actually like way further through this fight than I thought we'd be. I'll be honest. This is like going very well. You know what? This is going to be a potentially controversial statement. So prepare your anuses, because they may be hurt. But I think this boss is actually... Oh, just don't get fucking tagged. He clipped us. He clipped us. I think this boss is maybe easier than Artorias, to be honest. On second try, we had significantly more trouble with Artorias so far. Admittedly, that may be me sealing, you know, my own fate. And hubris may have just got the better of me, and this fight could still potentially take longer than Artorias, but that run felt very good. And I remember a lot of the trouble I had before was with the magic spells that we dodged all of this time. So, Devin, do you live in the US? Do I sound like I live in the US? I'm just curious. I'm not saying yes or no, but that's just very interesting to me that you do you think that, or you were just asking? You're curious. No, he lives in China. Do an American accent. By the way, you can block his attacks. No, I can't, the dude. Do you know why? Because I'm not a fucking coward. Lamone, no, but you never know. Oh, okay, fair enough, yeah. No, I live in the UK. I'm just heavily invested in American politics because it's like a drug, dude. It's so fun. And also, to be fair, like, our politics has been boring as fuck lately. Like, Brexit had about one bit of interesting news come out maybe every 2 months, pretty much since we voted to leave the EU. And genuinely, the government's fuck up of COVID has been the only interesting thing I can think of. That was our saving grace was what every country got as news as a default, you know? That was like your go-to news cycle for this year. That thing that every country got as a gift. Maybe the incorrect way to phrase it. But as a news gift is what our country had as, like, you know, the most hype pog tier political news in fucking years. We've been starved for good political memes, honestly. It's been a hot minute over here. I don't live in the US, I live in Indiana. Well, I mean, look, I wish I was American. Because well, no, I don't wish I was American. I very much don't wish I was American. But, what I'm trying to say is I don't understand the meme. Is Indiana like, does the US like exile Indiana? If you go into, like, I don't know, Nevada and say you're from Indiana, do you get shot on sight? Like, I don't understand. I just realized I'm pronouncing it Indiana. And I think that really truly tells you whether I'm an American or not. Isn't it Indiana? Is that it should be pronounced? My bad. I'm culturally appropriating your accents, my boys. I'm sorry. How the fuck are we 50 minutes through stream already? How did this happen? That's too much, my dude. I missed the political needle, though. That was my guiding, Yes, it's Indiana. Nah, it's not Indiana. You gotta pronounce the D, surely. Indiana? I guess that sounds more like Indiana Jones, right? Indiana. Indiana. That sounds really weird. I'm gonna start calling it that. What, Indiana? Or Indiana? I don't even know if you can pick up on the difference. Holy shit, Manus, you need to fucking chill! Mate. It's okay, we're pogging to the maximum degree. Bleed, you giant monkey bitch! Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe calling him a giant monkey bitch tilted him. He seems angry at me, I'll be honest. I was just trying to be friends, mate. I thought calling you a giant monkey bitch would be like, you know, but like friendly banter. Oh, roll again. Hog. Yeah, back off. Chug. Hell yeah. That's some good fucking OJ, lads. Imagine if we had OJ that could literally heal us. That'd be the most pogged shit. You better believe we'd make it glow. So I understand the artistic choice, Dark Souls. No, I don't mean the Dark Souls devs. I literally mean good job, Weld. Fuck's sake. Every time my brain is like, he moved. You need to dodge at this time to escape it. Oh no. There's a delay. Get ready to eat shit, mate. Don't know the most pogged thing that happened today. I won a game of Dota, then lost the game of Dota. I spent 2 hours achieving nothing as a result. To be fair, the game we won, we very much deserved to win, although it was closer than it should have been. Kind of like the race. But the game we lost, we deserve to lose. It was not a good game. If you block his attacks, you might be able to play some Rogue tonight. What does Dota even stand for? You know what? I actually only looked this up recently. What Dota stands for is Defense of the Ancients. As in defend your ancient... just anything. Your ancient China. I'd watch Rogue. Good for you. We're not playing any. I don't know what it is, but I'd watch. Yeah, but you'd watch anything I do. Because you're a fucking simp, okay? Scammed. Amen. Neck it, mate. Alright, let's go. Yo, you guys want to play some Defense of the Ancients? Yes. There's probably some people out there that call it Defense of the Ancients, to be honest. I mean, that is the name of the game, technically speaking, right? I think it's a pretty good name. But the reason it's called Defense of the Ancients... I hate the wombo combo. I actually hate it. But the reason it's called Defense of the Ancients is because in Dota, your big lad back at your base, the large thing you have to hit to kill, is called the Ancient. Now, why it's called the Ancient? Good question. I have no idea. And why you fight to defend it or kill the opponents, I also have no idea. If I had to guess, generally on a Dota map, you have two halves. You have the Dire and the Radiant. On the Dire side, everything is corrupted and fucked up and dying. On the Radiant side, you have nothing but glowing trees and nature and deer running around everywhere. So my guess would be the ancients are the source of life or death. And it is spreading. So you have to fight the opponents to destroy the corruption or radiance at its core. I just made all that up and it could be complete bullshit. But if I had to guess, that seems like a very educated guess. Maybe because the game is called Defense of the Ancients. Yes, exactly. To be honest though, I do think that's an incorrect name. Because when you're playing, while you are overall defending your ancient, you're not really defending your ancient. For being honest, you're just defending Spectre so she can get really fed and then go to, you know, kill the entire enemy team late game. So if Spectre falls, then really your whole team's dead. So is your ancient anyway. So really it should be called DOTS. It's a better acronym as well. Dota? Fuck that. The Virgin Dota versus the Chad DOTS. Defense of the Spectre. Don't do it. He did it. He did it again. He did it again! Well, you know earlier how I said I think Manus is easier than Notorious. That may have been somewhat prophetic. That's what we like to see in it, really, to be fair. Nothing but Devin eating his own words. Whew. No, you know what's weird? I'm not even that tired. I'm gonna play Among Us later, bitch. Enjoy, mate. I'll see you around. That's a funny little, like, phenomenon to take the world by storm, I gotta say. I do enjoy Among Us. It's a fun game. I have a group of friends who play Among Us for like 3 hours every night. Now, don't get me wrong. I do enjoy Among Us. Don't think I could play it for 3 hours in a sitting though, to be honest. It's like a fun game. It's not really like a hyper deep, you know, gonna shape your life in some way kind of game. This is my punishment for Trump being defeated, isn't it? Everything must balance out in the end. All things balanced as they should be, right? I think that's where we're at. Trump is gone, so now we have to lose all the video games. Hardcore competitive Among Us gamer session. Honestly, it'd be lit as fuck. I'd be up for it. Whew. Oh my god, I yawned. I guess I am tired. Dude, honestly, I kind of... do you know what I should have done? I should have streamed when I was super tired yesterday. I think that would have been a really funny stream. I was like... I was delusionally tired. How long... I'm trying to think how long I've been about sleep. It wasn't that long. It was like... So, I woke up that day probably around 11. So, that's 13 hours that day. Then I went to sleep 8 PM the next day, which is... 13 plus... Oh god, basic maths, why are you so hard? 13 plus 12 plus 20... 33 hours. It's actually not that bad at all. Go to sleep on stream and let us watch. Actually, don't do that. Honestly, look, if people demanded it, I would totally go to stream, go to sleep, and then film it. But, there's two problems with that. One, there is a good chance that may delete my Twitch account forever. Because I sleep butt naked. And there's a chance, I don't know how high the chance would be, I don't watch me sleep. But there is a chance that during the night, I uncover myself and reveal my body to Twitch. Now, do I really give a fuck about that? Not really, honestly. If you guys see my peen, honestly, I'd kind of embrace it in a weird way. But at the same time, that kind of a thing, unfortunately, is not allowed on Twitch. Also, the other issue is that Chloe also stays in the bed, and I don't think she would want to be filmed sleeping somehow. Suddenly gain 600 subs immediately, yeah. That's the fucking meme matter, isn't it? Just fall asleep on stream and suddenly you get raided by many a pogster. Are you serious? Big jump forward. Maybe I should fake it one day. Like, I should just be here like, oh yeah, we've been playing for like 12 hours, but I've been awake for ages. I'm so tired. You know, just like that. I know it was incredibly convincing. No, everyone believed it. Twitch streaming by day, OnlyFans star by night. Mate, if I was a chick, I'd do OnlyFans in a heartbeat. Any form of like that kind of self-employment is sick as fuck. Take a week off whenever you want. You've got like a loyal fan base, so you can pivot into other shit that requires fans to do. Like, that shit's easy. Like, just not easy. Sorry, that shit's dope as fuck. You make your own work hours. Man, Devin, you're just so good. If it makes money, it makes money. Amen. I agree. I was thinking, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of thinking, like, is there like some kind of meme OnlyFans account that I could start that would stand out? But sadly, couldn't think of one. If you can, honestly though, if you can think of like a good meme idea for an OnlyFans account, I don't think whether you're a dude or a chick, that shit could take off quite easily. The main con of doing things like that is it can be a lot harder to get hired anywhere. Which is why you have to do it anonymous. Maybe. Honestly, like, I don't even know if that's true. Like, it might be. I don't know, though. It depends on the kind of work you're doing. If I was to go back into, like, code work, I don't think they'd really give a fuck. And also, the world is slowly changing, and I think the general view on sex work is also changing. So, put it this way, if you're young now, I reckon by the time you're able, if you're like 13 now, by the time you're able to work, I honestly think people will give less of a fuck. I think there's a good chance by the time you're 30, say you have a 10-year-long OnlyFans career, I think by the time you're 30, you'll easily be able to get another job, and it will be a non-issue, you know? Yeah, depends on the job, but things like being oh yeah, sure, being a teacher would be hard, yeah. That's probably true. Oh, lordy lord, we're alive. I need to go heal, mate. We rolled too early, but we still dodged. Everything be Gucci gang. Never mind. Nothing is Gucci gang. I disagree. Oh, that was a bad idea. We gotta take a big old sip. Now's a good time. You know what? Take two. He drop kicks you first. He drop kicks you like DK, dude. And then fists you. What is that shit? Oh! He screamed when I was mid-roll, and I was going for a second roll already, so my finger was like basically pressing the button again. Did not have the time to react. Fuck's sake. I feel like you have to be okay with someone, you know, potentially recognizing, but like, who gives a fuck if you're making money? It's 2020 and getting naked on the internet isn't as huge as a deal as it used to be. Yeah, 100%. I wouldn't give a fuck if someone recognized me, but that's just my personality type, right? It really depends on who you are. I will say, though, I do think, and maybe this is a hot take, I don't know. I do think people being bothered by stuff like that is more of a, like, I don't want to say it's like a deep-rooted insecurity and most people shouldn't be like that, but I do kind of think that it's like... I think it's almost objectively better to not be bothered by stuff like that. Because realistically, like, at the end of the day, here's the thing, right? There's nothing wrong with someone seeing you naked. Just as a thing to have happened, right? That's not, like, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just embarrassing or, like, you know, potentially damaging if, like, say... You know, it's embarrassing if it's someone, you know, maybe to the point of being like a problem for you. Or if it's someone who's going to be shitty about it and is someone you like, then that's also a problem. Those are the two potential issues, right? But like, I don't know. If it's just an embarrassment thing, I think it's probably better to not really be super embarrassed by that kind of thing. It's just a naked body at the end of the day. Who really gives a fuck? Everybody's seen a dick. You know, everybody's seen a vagina. This is not like a... It's not some crazy... on Twitch, actually, maybe not, but... no, you know what I mean, right? Like, it's not... there's nothing wrong with it, right? It's just the shit you may get for it is the issue. And hopefully that will change in the future. There are, like you said, there are certain... what's the word? There are certain job types that it probably won't change for, like being a teacher would probably be hard if they found out stuff like that, so that's a bit shit. But I would like to think stuff like that would change. Fuck! That was the wrong time to roll into him, Jesus Christ. Luckily each of those attacks don't do that much damage, but getting locked into that shit still sucks hard, man. Mate, that was absurd. What a lad. Manus the Skull Crusher. Also, I gotta say, actually, the shit I was watching the perfect stuff around the election. I watched Borat 2 the day before. Well, no, 2 days before, I think. 2 or 3 days before. And I was watching, fuck, what's it called? Oh my god, what's it called? Who is America on day of election, which was a lot of fun. Imagine being able to look up your teacher's name and the first result is from Pornhub. I mean, like, but that's the thing, right? It comes down to two things. One, you shouldn't, realistically, you should never know your teacher's name. That's, like, a thing that just shouldn't happen. Because you're not allowed to like, connect with your teachers on social media or anything like that. So there's no reason for them to know your full name. So your students should never know your full name, firstly. Secondly, I mean, like, I get, even if they could look it up, honestly, I don't even really see why that would be a big... I mean, I don't know if that would be, like, a problem as such. I guess it would be annoying in class, though, when you're trying to teach and people are just, you know, talking about your porn video. That's probably the worst thing I could think of in that context, right? It doesn't really affect your ability to be a teacher, though, so... Well, unless it affects it in the way I just mentioned, right? Like, the kids keep bringing it up and it becomes a distraction in class. But yeah, I could still see that changing in the future in terms of, like, you know. Because the thing is, right, is as people grow older and have kids and aren't bothered by this kind of thing, sex work, in theory, becomes more normalized. As sex work becomes more normalized, children will start adopting that opinion. So a teacher having a porn video may not necessarily be as big of a deal as it would have been to us as kids, right? Obviously, that's pretty much unthinkable right now, so it would take a big cultural change. It's certainly not something that would happen overnight, right? But I could see that changing in the future. It's not, I don't think it's outside of the realm of possibility. Yeah, that doesn't change the ability to teach, but I've seen people being fired for doing porn before. Yeah, no, I know. I know that happens, but that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that's a bad thing, and a thing that probably will change in the distant future as sex work becomes more normalized, right? That's what I'm saying. I mean, shit, in fucking America, like, with how intense Christianity is over there, sex before marriage is probably, like, if I had to guess, it's probably a bigger fucking deal, even amongst the average person who isn't religious, than it is over here, right? Like, especially in Europe, like, it's, like, in Sweden, for example, or even Germany. Like, I used to know a German girl, and, yeah, like, Sweden and Germany both, from what I understand, very liberated places, so the perception is just totally different. Like, that's what I would look up, actually. I'd be curious to know if it's a big deal to have a teacher who's done porn before in any European countries. That's what I would want to know. Yeah, it's a bad thing and should stop. If my teacher wants to record her tits on the weekend, the school shouldn't care. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I mean, like I said, ultimately I could see it changing over time. I don't know how long it will take for that kind of thing to change, but yeah. To be honest, that's one of the things that I'm like, in terms of like, put it this way, every issue, more or less, has a lot of nuance to it, right? There are good and bad reasons for almost anything. However, there are some things that, in my opinion, are like completely fucking one-sided, like no-brainer issues, you know? And I would say that, like, sex work being accepted, or like sex being more normalized or less shamed, is like is probably like the second most fucking no-brainer thing that as a society we should shift our opinion on. The other two are one of these I think is very uncontroversial. I think the sex work one is like in the middle. One of these is very uncontroversial. One of these is probably a lot more controversial. But The very uncontroversial... fuck it. We'll go... Nah. We'll go for the very uncontroversial one first. The very uncontroversial one as well is that society needs to be more accepting of drug use. Like, that's another thing that's just a giant fucking no-brainer. Like, America's war on drugs is one of the biggest... Oh, I've changed it. I asked the boys if they prefer red or green, and they said red. No, I can understand it. I can definitely understand. They're like, it's cozier. And I'm like, you know what? I kind of agree. I know it's a bit more obnoxious in the actual room, though. I'm sorry. Yeah. But yeah, either way, the non-controversial one is drugs and, like, decriminalization and whatnot. Yeah, that's the biggest no-brainer. Annick says hello, mother. But yeah, that's the biggest no-brainer in my opinion. America has spent so much fucking money and incarcerated so much of its population during the drug war. It's one of the dumbest fucking things. The dude also said hi, mum. I don't know if you heard her, but there you go. If you didn't, get fucked. No, I'm kidding. Basically though, what was I saying? Yeah, so the war on drugs is like the other no-brainer, like thing that society, in my opinion, should shift its opinion. And I think it's a leftover thing. Like, you don't have to, look, when I say that, I don't mean that you have to, like, you have to believe that everything is, you don't have to believe that every drug should be completely legalized and be sold in, like, stores or whatever. But I think the no-brainer is people, at the very least, shouldn't be put in prison for doing drugs. That's the dumbest fucking shit in the world, right? Then the final thing that I think is a no-brainer, like, issue in society that we should shift our opinion on, but this is the controversial one I have, is obviously, let's not even say veganism, let's just say meat eating. I think meat eating is, like, one of the dumbest things that people still do in society. I think it's like, you know, there's loads of problems that come from it. Generally speaking, I think most people should be in favor of it if they want to be, like, you know, morally consistent in their views and that kind of thing, right? So those are the three things I think we should, broadly speaking, shift our fucking perception on, you monkey prick. My god. He's done it again. Wombo combo for days, lads. But yeah. I don't know if you guys agree with me or disagree with me in that regard, but yeah, those are definitely the three. I think if all three of those... Put it this way, I am of the opinion that if all three of those things were to shift overnight, we would literally have, straight up, just happier people. I'm not, like, honestly, I really think it would be, like... it would have a significant impact. But hey. Like, honestly, you know, imagine how, like, people feel about something like prohibition now, right? Like the fact that people couldn't drink back then, like, without going to the black market, right? Think about how crazy that is to most people now. That's honestly how I feel like people will feel on all those issues looking back at some point. With meat, and I'm fine to do it myself, but I'm not going to shame someone who doesn't. I just want to grow lab meat, so I don't feel bad. Yeah, I mean, obviously lab-grown meat is going to be dank as fuck when it eventually rolls around. Might be a while yet. As far as shaming people, honestly, I have no issue with shaming people personally, but I don't do it because I just think it's bad optically. Like, you're never ever gonna convince someone, or at least most people, maybe some people will be, I don't know, but most people aren't gonna be convinced by me trying to shame them into going vegan or whatever, right? That's not how that works. Now, if it was a societal thing, if most people were vegan, and then if like 9 out of 10 people were vegan, and the last 10% just refused to switch over, then shaming them would actually probably be close to working, or closer anyway. Because you've got, oh my god, you've got the larger, like, opinion against them, right? And people are susceptible to that shit, but that's a different story. As it currently is, shaming would not work. Or at least doesn't work, right? But that's mostly because people can just reaffirm their beliefs. So yeah, in general, that's just the thing with shaming. If you have a group of people that can, like, reaffirm your beliefs, then shaming won't work. If you have if you can't turn to anyone who agrees with you, you'll shift. This is a big thing, actually. Someone mentioned this, and I thought this was a very smart observation. Basically, someone said that after self-driving cars become a thing, there will be a turning point where we'll realize how much safer self-driving cars are, and there will be a point, probably, where if you don't drive a self-driving car and you have children, other people will shame you for putting essentially putting their child's life in danger, right? That's like a thing I could definitely see. And that's like a future thing I think we'll come into eventually. I could, that makes a lot of sense to me personally. It will like almost be seen as unethical, right? Like that's kind of how it was framed, and I think I agree with that, honestly. I also think children should be forced into being, shouldn't be forced into being vegan by their parents. It depends what you mean by forced though, because that can mean anything from like, you know, like self-driving cars will become sort of like vaccines. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it depends what you mean by forced, because some people mean that as in like the parents refuse to buy them meat and only feed them vegan at home. And then other people mean the more reasonable thing, which is like, you know, they literally like shame the child for not being vegan. Which is kind of shitty, I would agree. As a vegan. As a vegan? Wow, you prick, Manus. But you get the point, right? I think if you want to feed your child a vegan diet, oh god, I think that's totally fair. And I wouldn't call that forcing. But if you're like, when you're outside the house, if I catch you eating a fucking steak at a friend's house, I'm gonna shank you, cunt. Then that's maybe a little extreme, you know? I'd say preventing them from eating any meat and shaming them if they wanna. Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, sure. Sorry, yeah, sure. Assuming when you say preventing, you mean like when they're outside the house and shit. I'd put it this way. I guess the difference here is like, if you're one of the people that think it's bad to under your house when you cook, if you don't want to buy any meat and you're feeding your kid, that in my opinion is not forcing, because they can like go out and like get meat or whatever. But and obviously I don't think that, you know, I think it's worse for the parents to be forced to buy meat in that situation. But yeah. But if you just mean, yeah, what you said, then yeah. I would probably agree with that. It's like, you know, the rules of the house, right? Like, everyone had the same thing. It's like, maybe your parents were like, no games in my household, you won't get a console. Then that's fine. And it's the same with, like, veganism, right? It's just a bit far when your friend goes to your mate, when you go to your friend's house, and then your parent yells at you for playing video games at his house, right? That would be the line in the sand equivalent. Actually, I don't even know if I agree with that, come to think about it. Let's say... Oh, fuck. Let's say, your mom or dad got pissed at you for playing a violent video game at, like, a friend's house. Would you say that's fucked up from the parent, yes or no? Like, if your parents supposedly forced you into playing non-violent video games at a friend's house and shamed you for going over and playing video games, do you think that's fucked up? Or, God, I think we're okay, yes. Well then, okay, that's fair enough. But yeah, I would also say that, yeah, I think that's fine. But I don't know if most people would agree with that, to be honest. I'm not sure. Well, actually, I guess it depends who you ask. Most Redditors would be that's like fucking... Most Redditors would probably say that's like child torture. That's like some abusive shit to your average Redditor. In which case, I don't think you have a leg to stand on for the vegan example. But if you think that's like fine, then yeah, then I think that's, you can extrapolate that belief to the vegan thing, right? If the kid is like 4, then no. If the kid is like 9, then yes. Wait, why? Why would it change with age? I don't think the age is relevant here, as long as they're under your household, right? As long as you're raising them, so to speak, however long that takes. I don't see why the age would be relevant. The age is very... Wait, how is the age relevant? Because we're talking about it whether the parent like shames them for playing violent video games, not whether they play games over the age limit or some dumb shit like that, right? That's not what we're talking about. The age is relevant if like... Oh no, I disagree. If a child is under your household, you can basically raise them how you want, right? I think broadly speaking we agree there's some things that are like fucked up. But if you shame your child for playing like a violent video game, I don't think it matters what the age is. Ah, no, wait, maybe I don't agree with that actually. I need to think about it. Oh, you prick. He always does a big back one. Oh yeah, I don't think you should play shame a child for playing a video game. Ah, okay, well. Fair enough. Oh fuck. Shit. We're okay. I mean, either way, what you've said is fine in tandem with the other thing you've said, and that's what I was trying to work out. It's Manus, Abby's dad. Wow. Who's Abby? Oh, Artorias. Right, makes sense, I think. Morgastic. Is your name Morgastic because you're the biggest fan of It's Morg on YouTube by any chance? Or Morg's Here, whatever the fuck his channel's called. I honestly can't remember. Maybe it's Morg's Here. Also, welcome to the channel, Morgastic. Hope you're having a wonderful day. This is the official Ride-In with Biden stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I just think the parent should make the call if the child is mature. Yeah, that's fair. At a younger age, it is important for them to learn the rules and to follow, even if they don't exactly understand them. Once they get older, making experiences gains in importance. I mean, honestly... Oh, hello, I haven't checked in a long time. Oh, I didn't realize you'd followed. Holy shit, I guess it has been a long time.
I hate it.
It seared your eyes, didn't it? Oh, fuck, what have I done? Oh, we're Gucci. Oh, fuck. It's too late, she's gone. And she's never coming back. Sorry, oh yeah, I read that, yeah. I mean, look, honestly, I think I'd be very much an outlier if I was to ever have kids. I'm not planning on having kids, and when I say that, I'm not like, oh, I'm not planning on having kids. I'm a fucking young buck in my mid-20s, boys. No, I'm serious. I've thought about this a lot. I just do not want kids, straight up. How'd you get down there, you muppets? Goodbye. Oh, turns out I was more efficient than hitting over sword. Wow. I think she's still alive. I didn't get any souls for that. I think she's actually alive. Fuck. I thought I might be, I wasn't sure. I was like, fuck it. But in hindsight, using an Estus would have been no more efficient waiting. So that was actually a really dumb move. Either way. Yeah, I was thinking about streaming, saying myself and saw you were live. Figured I'd watch while I set up my stream. Oh, sick. What are you planning on streaming, mate? She's never coming back, just like my real mum, F. Yeah, but sorry, I think that my approach to parenting would be very different to most people's. Like, I don't think that... Like, there were a lot of things that I would do differently. What in the butt? What's good, Breakthrough Gamer? Mate, how you doing? Are you very excited about Trump getting kicked out of office? To be honest, the best thing about Trump losing the election is the inevitable meltdown. Like, once he's actually lost, once he's, like, taken it to the fucking Supreme Court and they reject his motion and say it was, like, a fair election, and once he, like, has a baby fit and tries to form a militia, and when that fails because there's only, like, 200 people facing down the entirety military force, like, after all that shit's done in about a year's time, And once he becomes a social media influencer who has a far-right podcast where he talks to Richard Spencer and is still banging on about the election, at that point, like, it'll be really fun. Just, you know, it'll be very enjoyable to watch Trump have a meltdown once he finally accepts that he can't win. Wasn't sure, wasn't sure yet, considering Dark Souls 2 or OG Morrowind on the original Xbox because I like torture. I have never played... I've only played Skyrim of the Elder Scrolls games, and even that I didn't play for ages and ages. Certainly didn't complete it. Gotta be honest, wasn't super for me. I might enjoy Morrowind more, cause it seems like it's more world building and shit, but... yeah, I don't know. Just wasn't my bag. Icon slash again. It'd be a blind playthrough of Vive again. Oh, sick! I didn't know you hadn't played, well, I didn't know you hadn't played any games. I barely know who you are. Sup? Oh, chillin', nice. Fuck me. It's not what in the butt, it's fuck what in the butt. No, what fuck in the butt. This is not working. Please delete this meme from your brains. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. What's this place called? The Ulisil Township. This doesn't look like... oh, Chasm of the Abyss. Never mind. The place above is the Ulisil Township. Play with a blindfold or no balls. He has a point. Isn't there technically still a scenario where Trump wins? Yes. I was going to pause it and show you the map. Like, yes, but no. It's not happening. I've been following the election very closely. It's going to be like a solid Democrat win. And that's, I hesitate to say confirmed, but is basically confirmed. Like, Trump's likelihood to win at this point would be like, I would guess 95% honest. Sorry, 5%. 95% chance for him to lose. Mathematically, yes. Realistically, no. Yeah, that's it. Watch Trump win tomorrow. Mate, if there's a Trump win tomorrow, then I'll have to delete the inevitable crab rave meme I'm about to make after this stream. Because, lordy lord, I would be eating my words. Yeah, basically, like, put it this way. The only votes really... ooh, that chair does not push in. The only votes really left to count are all mail-ins. And, let's just say they, in almost every state, favour Biden. In fact, I would imagine in every state, to be honest. I didn't say it like that because I wasn't sure. I do like to be a man that only spouts fact, even though that doesn't always happen. Oh my fucking god. I thought I was knocked down. Oh. Manus, you are prick. F for future crab brave meme, indeed. I'm fearful of the Trump meme, but glad to know it's unlikely. Dude, it ain't gonna happen. It's just like, look, put it this way. I would happily put any amount of money or like against anyone on Biden winning. Like, I would happily do it. All mail-ins gonna be Biden for sure, because no Trump voters went in person. Sorry, because all Trump voters went in person because Rona ain't so bad. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's just not gonna happen. It's put this way, it's more likely that Trump unironically has a successful coup and, you know, implements a fascist dictatorship than Trump winning. That's a more likely outcome. Now, I know what you're all thinking, but Devin, that seems likely. No, 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 no. A Trump coup? More likely than it should be. Trump actually, like, winning the coup and putting himself in power? Very unlikely. So, like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's less likely than that scenario, not the first one. You know what? I'm gonna explore this rock. It's a cool rock. Ah! Who knew in Dark Souls you get rewarded for exploration? Wow. It'd be very hard to coup the US. Yeah, exactly. Precisely my point. Is it said as coup? Yes, coup. Like a chicken coup. I think that's how you say coup, as in the other coup. But yeah, what me and Breakthrough Gamer are saying is indeed correct. I can't believe he even attempted that, to be honest with you. I wish I had an arm like Manus. A big slinky arm. That'd be sick as fuck, dude. Oh, we need to roll back. Shit. We almost got out. You know, that attack actually doesn't do as much damage as I remember. I hate to break it to you, I press B. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I got frustrated. I kept swinging. It was an error. No, wait, lol. Wait, what? Chicken coup equals coop. I didn't... Wait, really? I thought it was called a coup. I didn't think it was called a coop. I forgot the comma. That's okay. I understood what you meant. So coop, political coup equals coup. And coup equals chicken coop? Coop does not equal coup. You're using a controller, lol, on Epic. Mate, if you play Dark Souls... Look, put it this way. If you play Dark Souls on a keyboard and mouse, you deserve to be sent to a gas chamber, as far as I'm concerned. You are literally subhuman trash if you do that. Come to me, my humanity boy. Drop! There we go. Jesus Christ. The ledge almost zucked me. Unfucking real. Do you know what someone should do? Now Trump's done with, someone should do a meme and what they should do is they should come on. Here's a free idea if you want to start a stream, right? Just dress up as Trump and speak like Trump does. There you go. That's a $3 million idea. Or we lived. Never mind. We took significantly more damage than we needed to. PC virtual console is one thing, but keyboard versus controller is another. Honestly, I think some games, regardless of platform, were designed for controller. Yeah, example Dark Souls. Yeah, 100%. Honestly, I wouldn't say keyboard or controller. Keyboard and mouse or controller wins in that context. Like, it's just they have certain control. Like, you know, they have strengths and weaknesses, right? Like, if you play an RTS. Oh my fucking god! If you play an RTS on controller, you're actually, like, you know, less deserving of life than the person I was speaking about earlier. But, yeah, if you play Dark Souls on a controller, on a keyboard and mouse specifically, you're just a cretin. Dude, I tried playing Dark Souls with a keyboard and it just wasn't it, yeah. Well, yeah, RTS is totally different. Yeah, exactly, yeah. It doesn't even stop at gamepads and keyboards. There are also VR and joysticks. Yeah, true. I need to get an Oculus too, man. I'm, like, honestly. I want VR. I just want, like, I don't even want VR. I just want Beat Saber. I'm not going to lie. If I get a VR kit, I will be playing Beat Saber just forever. You'll never see another streamer again. You guys can assume I'm dead. I won't even be in the fucking Discord. I'll just be living in Boxland. I could be, I honestly, if I had a VR headset, I could just be homeless and I'll be fine. That's probably what will happen. I'll stop needing a drive for money. I'll just go out onto the streets and beg for my meals and then just play Beat Saber, mate. Dance pad for the win. Oh my god, that's it. I can see my life already before me. I won't get employed again. I'll buy a VR kit out of frustration. I'll get really good at Beat Saber. I'll lose, like, my house. Everything will start going down the drain. But I'll still have my VR headset. I'll be sent out into the streets. And I'll start doing, like, Beat Saber in the streets because it's the only thing keeping me from killing myself at that point. I'd connect to the Wi-Fi on Starbucks. The free Wi-Fi. And my scores would get so good that people would be like, holy shit. This is the best Beat Saber player in all of human history. We must find him. And then I'd have a loyal audience. And become the largest Beat Saber Twitch streamer in human history. And that's how I'd start my life again. What a pog story. I might make a film about that. That's a great story, honestly. Chugging his fucking face, dude. It's the psychological war you gotta win, not the physical one. Get pogged. Oh no, less pogged, fuck's sake. Then I spent 12 hours on Beat Saber before passing out. Accurate. Okay, so if someone sends you a dance pad, will you do an entire run of Dark Souls 1 on a dance pad? Only after I've become the world's greatest Beat Saber champion, because then I can become the world's greatest Dance Revolution champion too. Fuck. The best Beat Saber player is a homeless bald man in his 20s. No, I'd be about 40 by the time this arc run rolls around, let's be honest. I'd be old as fuck. Fuck, I thought I could get that hit in. I meant to attack and then roll. Because the attack didn't happen, neither did the roll on it. That's a long arm. Oh, goodness me. Damn, so you're telling me if I stop paying my rent and shave my head, I can be the best Beat Saber player? Accurate. I saw someone doing Dark Souls 3 on a dance pad. It's honestly, it raises the question. Like, honestly, look, most people see that shit and they're like, holy shit, that's impressive as fuck. When I see that shit, my like, wow, that's impressive, is overwhelmed by, why the fuck would you ever do this to yourself? Oh god, yeah, let's see. I saw it on dance pad and guitar. Yeah, I've seen it on Guitar Hero Control. I've never seen it on a dance pad, but I don't doubt it. I think I saw it on a rock band beat on a rock band drum kit. That was pretty pog. No. She lived. Fuck. She's down! We're good. You know, that was the section I was talking about earlier that I was, I couldn't remember. Like, where it was and why we hadn't seen it. It's the section where you run up behind that spellcaster. You gotta do something special to respect in game, to get respect in the gamer community if you are female, I guess. Yeah, true. Play on an electric toothbrush while blindfolded. Honestly, seems doable. That's what the best Dark Souls players in the world are saying anyway. Maybe not me. Said I had work to things to do and missed the answer. Wait, what? Got to assume it was a resounding yes. Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. Do you reckon his name is Manus or Manus? That's the real question they aren't telling you in the lore. That's the real burning question. Oh, fuck me. Alright, I gotta do a test stream between me and tell you how well it works. I use my Elgato when I'm playing a PC game. My computer is starting to crap right now. Alright, peace out, buddy. Good luck with the stream memes. I wish you all the best. We got backhanded into this fucking stratosphere. Anonus. What? I'm gonna be honest, Manus just sounds like the anus of Maine, the state. By the way, why is Maine referred to as N2E? What the fuck is up with that? Always same name like Manus or Manus. Kind of like how people say Milady. Gotcha. Nice meme. That's a certified nice meme. Apparently she did Dark Souls 1 and Bloodborne on the dance pad. Bruh. Don't know about Dark Souls 2. Oh, look, I'm gonna be honest. If you do Dark Souls 1... if you do Dark Souls 1 and Bloodborne, I could see you skipping the Dark Souls, sequels. I'd be surprised if she didn't do Sekiro, though. That'd be my guess. Thank you, I meme hard, but yeah, Toodles. Peace out. Oh, we got it! It's been a long while. You know what? Don't even ban this guy. It's been a while. V. Tomazin 1275. You know what? You legend. Thank you for coming to my stream and advertising. I am indeed in search of followers, primers, and views. Are you in chat? Please tell me how. How do I become e-celeb? I'm curious. I want to know your methods. How many Nigerian princes do I have to donate to? I'm very curious, my friend. You know what, honestly, this guy is such a legend. I think we should immortalize his name somewhere. You know what? We're going to immortalize his name. I'm making a new section in the About Me section. We're just going to call these lads the Legends. The true blue Australian legends. The guys who know how to make me celeb. Don't worry, I'll slide into her DMs. Rub your head 3 times and chant, I am the legend and the legend is me. Alright, well, Manus, I'm sorry, but this is more important. I am the legend and the legend is me. There we go, we've done it. Fame and fortune incoming, boys. Wait, Lamau, is this guy a meme or real? It's a bot, dude. He's not. I hate to break it to you. Hammed. Thank you for the Prime sub. It's very much appreciated. You're a fucking legend. Wait, hang on. I can't tell. Either you haven't been around for ages, or you just subbed before follow. That's one of the most exclusive clubs on this channel. There's like 3 of you. You truly are a gentleman. Lamo, it's a bad bot then. The link is there. No, fuck off. I don't believe you. No. Nah. Link's working for me, mate. Where are you? Are you in fucking Ethiopia? Try and access an American link. We're good. Followers plan test. Oh, I'm going to buy 200. 200 follows, lads. Oh, if we get 200 follows, we're definitely going to be... Oh, look at... Oh, the subscribers plan. Oh, delicious. I played Dota 2 with you and was like, shit, he's streaming, so I came to check it out and dropped you a sub. Oh, cheers, man. Thank you very much. That's dope. Was it a game where I did good or bad? I apologize if bad, and yeah, we fucking wrecked him if I did well. Very much appreciated, brother. That's the election map. That's not Dark Souls. There we go. We lost. Oh, no! What game was it? Who, can you remember? Check the port and it's down for me. Sign can't be reached from Canada. Wow. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I play a lot of Void. What's LS? Legion... No, Legion Commander? Oh, fuck. What's LS? Trying to think of like a meme name, but I couldn't do it. Did he pick Void as support? Oh, Lifestealer. Actually, you know what? I did play a game recently where I accidentally picked Void as support. So, he may say yes to that. You say it as a joke. Maybe. But that could be legit as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. Either way, thank you very much for the follow and the sub, mate. It's very much appreciated. So, my Lifestealer buddy, where you from? Oh yeah, Google can reach it behind blocks. Probably works for... Oh yeah. Could be. Yeah, I remember playing a game with a Lifestealer recently. I can't remember which one. Oh, holy shit, really? Damn. I honestly, dude, I'm not gonna lie. That entire section of the world is something I just know nothing about. Like, I have no idea what life would be like over there. Like, I have no idea how it's done in the last however many years since the Iraq War and whatnot. Like, I literally have zero concept of what that part of the world looks like. But that's dope as fuck. That's really cool. I like trying to have people in my community from, like, different areas. That's sick as fuck. Oh, God. We got dinked. No! Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It turns out screaming no at him actually isn't really working all that much. Should probably try, you know, dodging attacks. We are very complicated people, but not terrorists. Yeah, no, I know that, yeah. I mean, the only person who thought you were was George W. Bush. I'm actually curious. I would assume, I would assume you grew up in Iraq and whatnot, and you've like lived there your entire life, right? Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Every time. The wombo combo gets me. Literally every fucking time. He's like a smash. Someone, oh my God. They should put Manus in Smash. I think a Dark Souls boss in Smash would be dank. No, I moved to Jordan when I was 2. I'm assuming Jordan's a city in Iraq. But okay, fair enough. But you've been there most of your life, right? Oh, Jordan's a country. Oh shit, my bad. Yes, okay. But, I mean, honestly, functionally, you've been in Iraq your whole life, right? Like, since 2 is, like, very young. But yeah, I mean, I'm just curious, because this is something I think I've been thinking about recently, right? So over here, Jordan is a country. Oh, okay. Was not aware. But either way, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you'll be able to give me the full perspective then. But yeah. Wait, hang on. Wait, so you moved to Jordan when I was 2, so you don't currently live in Iraq? You currently live in Jordan, right? That's what you're saying? So when I said where you're from, I meant more where you were living. Nope, and I don't know shit about it. Oh, okay, fair enough, alright. My question need not apply then. Yes, and oh, I hate that enemy. Yeah, my question doesn't really apply then. I was just curious. One thing I'm curious to know is, like, over here, obviously, you know, religious extremists get demonized to fuck, and it's like, you know, like you'll have Trump come out and talk about how we need to bomb all the terrorists and how all their leaders are fucking nuts, and you see videos of like a leader from, you know, somewhere like wherever terrorists currently operate, and they'll, you know, be like, oh, we need to, you know, in the name of Allah or whatever, we need to behead all the infidels, some shit like that. I'm curious to know. I want to see like a genuine, like, you know, Middle Eastern person and know how they react to stuff like when George Bush like swears on the Bible and talks about how God will protect the troops and shit when they go to Iraq and places like that. I want to know if that, broadly speaking, in the population is read in a similar way to how we would see, like, you know, a religious extremist. Like, I'd be curious to know if that's kind of like a holy fuck, this dude seems nuts, you know? Like, I honestly wouldn't be surprised. I'm just curious though. I could also just be completely wrong, which is, yeah, why I want to know, really. No, it's not, or no, you don't know. Sorry, look, I'm not gonna lie, my brain is fucked, and I'm bad at reading chat. So can you, like, it's not. Oh, okay, fair enough. Oh, that's interesting. I would have thought it is, to be honest. That's really weird. Genuinely curious, when you heard where are you from, did that mean where were you born to you? It's the literal sense. Technically you're correct and Devon was misleading, although the idiom isn't well known to English speakers. Yeah, generally speaking, it's like where are you from is like where do you live, not where are you from. Because I understand, like, that's a really big problem for certain people in parts of the world, right? Like in America, if you're like Asian American, or you know, you've got an Asian family, a really common thing is like for people to say, oh, where are you from? And then when you answer, oh yeah, I'm from LA, they're like, where are you really from? It's like, I'm an American motherfucker. I grew up and was born and raised there. Same in the UK and shit. Happens less than in America, I would imagine. I honestly don't know for sure though. But I understand that's like a shitty thing that some people do. So like, I didn't mean it like you know, that's why I'm aware of that connotation. But yeah, generally speaking, when people say that, I just meant like, where do you live? Yeah, it happens everywhere in the Western world, I think. Yeah, probably. I mean, it's one of those things where, like, obviously being, you know, and I'm not, funnily enough, bloodline-wise, I'm certainly not English, but broadly speaking, most people just think I'm English because of my mannerisms and the way I speak and that kind of thing, right? So I don't have that at all, ever. But, yeah, I'm not surprised if that's the thing, and my experience would obviously be different as someone who's, like, pretty average white dude, you know? So, yeah. Man, I'm not gonna lie, we gotta focus up on this Manus fight. This is going very poorly. This might be our first 2-stream boss. I don't fucking believe it. I guess the Ornstein and Smell was two streams, but we, like, only spent about 1 stream's worth of time on them, you know? I swear to God, Devin, it's a Manus, like chocolate mousse. Manus. Oh, I keep saying Manus, right? I prefer, fuck you, I prefer Manus. I've zoned out and come back. You're still on this boss lol. Look, I'm not gonna lie. Once this boss is dead, the game is functionally over. After this, we go drop the 4 Lord Souls in the big pot, have a big old sip on the Lord drink, and then we murder Gwyn in probably like... The dream, the crossed fingers dream is 1 attempt, but probably in like very few attempts. So like once this is done, Dark Souls is done. This is the hardest boss in Dark Souls 1. But you, Manus forever. It's harder to say, mate. Manus just rolls more off the tongue, alright? Plus, spelled out, Manus sounds like you're just talking about some kind of a mouse. Does this look like a fucking mouse to you? No, okay. There's nothing in the book Quran that says, "Oh yeah, go blow yourselves up." Oh yeah, I know that. I'm not like, you know, yeah. Dude, don't worry, like my family, most of my family are Muslim. Like I'm from a Muslim family, right? I was just curious to see if it's, broadly speaking, seen the same way from the other side as Westerners see, like, oh fuck, see Iraq and shit, right? But yeah, I mean, like, that's obvious from, like, you know, like the Muslims that live in the Western world are very much, you know, against terrorism, right? So, yeah. Don't worry, this is not an Islamophobe stream. We make fun of those guys like we do advertisers. Like, don't worry, we were just celebrating the fucking downfall of Trump, so... yeah. I honestly, I maintain... Ooh! Here's a spicy thing. So, the reason that Arizona, or a big stated reason that Arizona flipped blue for the first time in a long time was the, what's the word? It was basically, like, in part down to a change in demographics in the area. Like, generally, minorities vote blue rather than red, right? I wonder, and this is a right-wing talking point, right? I wonder whether Trump himself will talk about that. Because you know what? I could see it. I wouldn't be that surprised. And, like, that would be some spicy fucking shit. I don't think he would do it outright. He wouldn't be like, the reason I lost is because there's too many brown people. I think it would be something along the lines of, like, loads of illegals and, like, people who aren't, like, non-Americans voted, right? Which I know is technically different, but I feel like that gives fuel to the same sort of crowd, right? And that's what we're looking for in Trump's statements, really. Like, he will never... I don't think you... Oh, fuck. I don't think he's stupid enough to say something that's, like, outright obviously racist. He always says stuff that, like, flirts with racism and is, like, defensible. Oh, no. Not everything. He does say some pretty outrageous shit. But, like, even the outrageous shit, I think, is generally defensive. Like, more defensible than, like, being outright racist, right? So I was doing some reading about Joe Biden. I'm definitely rooting for him, and he will remove the ban on Muslims and support them. Yeah. From what? Well, so this is weird, right? I can't remember who said this, but someone said that supposedly Joe Biden. Oh wait, were you in? This was in Dota. I just remembered now. Were you in the game that said that Joe Biden? They're both Islamophobic. Was it the game where I was like, you know, fuck Trump, Joe Biden forever or whatever I said? I can't remember exactly, but like, that was before I did my readings. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, from what I understand, like, Joe Biden, I'd be surprised, like, Joe Biden, I'd be surprised if he was Islamophobic. Like, I had certainly never heard that before, right? But, oh, okay. So, like... So he's not then. That wouldn't surprise me if he's not. Like, I know he's gonna remove, like, you know, the Muslim bans and all that shit, so... But yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if he had been outspokenly in favor of them. He is not. Yeah, that's not surprising. Don't give him ideas. He'll say that minorities voted Biden, so the majority voted for him. Making him the actual winner with even less votes, yeah. Actually give him that idea. Dude, I think it'd be fucking hilarious. Trump's meltdown is honestly like... That's like... You know when you watch a really good reality TV show and there's interviews afterwards of the people who didn't make the cut? And it's like all extra content? That's what Trump's meltdown is going to be to this election as far as I'm concerned. That's the like deleted scenes, you know? I cannot... How do you dodge that fucking combo? Can you dodge that fucking combo if you're too deep? Like, I feel like if I'm sniffing Manus's nuts, even if I dodge the first attack, I just can't dodge the rest. Dodge too early. Trump is such a sore loser. Yeah, I know. But we knew, like, anyone who was following the election knew he was going to be. He's been talking for fucking weeks about how mail-in votes are, like, bullshit and how he's not going to accept the election results. Like, this has been going on for a long, long time. Weeks is understating, actually. I just realised he's been talking for like months and months about this shit. Well, the dude is a classic megalomaniac. He'll have an incredibly hard time digesting a loss. Yeah, no, this is what I was saying. Honestly, look, this is what I was saying to my mate on election, right? Like, the thing that really upsets me is that, like, even if I disagree with Trump and all his policy, right? The thing that upsets me the most is the fact that him losing and then coming out about being sad that he lost isn't because he's sad that America is like gonna go down the shitter because of the other person who he disagrees with their policy on. He isn't sad because he can't help his fellow American. He's just sad because it hurt his fucking ego. That's like... That's so unbelievably fucked up that America even got in the position where that is now where they're at, you know? I just don't... It's actually ridiculous. I don't know how... Like, look, put it this way. I think it's very telling that now that Trump is out of office and after Trump was about to attack America's democracy by stopping the votes, after that happened, the fact that, like, even people like Ben Shapiro were like, Trump, that's fucked up. Like, that, I think that really just goes to show how, like, you know, how egotistical Trump is. And it goes to show that, like, people will not accept a president who goes that far, right? Even if you're a Republican. For the most part, some of them fucking walks them nuts, but, you know. For the most part, I don't think most Republicans... I think most, you know, reasonable people can see that that's, like... Okay, this dude, whether or not I voted for him in 2016, this guy is not fit to be president. Like, he's just not. He never was, but, you know, better late than never that you realise, I guess. It doesn't really matter to me as long as you get to the correct, like, thing in the end, right? Dude, a few years back we had an incredibly bad interview at a World Cup race in my town. I wish that guy could interview Trump. I see it low, I just hate the hypocrisy of it, yeah. Alright, so boys, I'm not going to read chat for this attempt. We've been doing real shit lately, and I do fancy beating Manus. So I am going to not read chat for a bit. Devin, focus memes are the best memes. Good. What? That felt like a good roll to me, mate. Oh, this is bad. We don't want to be here. With them. He's not looking. Say bad things. I'm looking now, bitch. Ate those words pretty quick, didn't you? That's not a bad thing. That's just a bunch of crying faces. Oh my god, he's flexing that Devin sub. You know what? People that see the Devin sub emotes now and see the people that see the tinny must be like, what is this? Why is this here? I don't understand. Is this a meme? Oh, if only you knew. There it is. Hey, Tinny's up in chat, lads. But yeah, Hamid, if you fancy it, you should join the Discord. That's where the good memers are at. Plus we can chill and play Dota. Plus I have other Dota players in there, so we can chill and play Dota with the gang. I've been here for like two years and I still don't get it. Already in it, boy. Hey, good shit. Roll. He's dying it. I forgot to fucking heal. Yes, I could have done it just then, but I'll say it again. I forgot to fucking heal. That is a long arm. It's very weird when you attack this dude and you like don't hear anything. Chug. Now was the correct time for Chug. I was about to say we're fucked, but we're Gucci actually. Just about. Man, I've got that jump fucking down. Gonna be honest. I can't believe we didn't get fucking hit by the drop kick. Oh, it's pogged, dude. It's chugging time! Look, I don't know what to tell you. I think I rolled. As in, I pressed the roll button. I guess he was too tired from attacking on that one, but it didn't feel like it was going to be. I thought the roll would have gone through there. That's okay, though. 3 attacks is too many, I just realized. Oh! Yeah, that's suboptimal. You gotta go to the side when that happens. Hey, boys, guess what? That's 2 hours of Manus. Hey, guys, guess what? We're gonna call it the fuck there. Cheers for watching, everyone. My name is Devin. I stream every Tuesday and Thursday with Dark Souls, and I streams Dota on Saturdays. So if you fancy checking out my shit, please drop a follow. It will let you know when I'm going live. And if not, I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you all later, alright? Next stream is Manus 2, Electric Boogaloo. Peace out, boys. It's been a fun stream. Thanks for the sub and the follow, Hamid. It's very much appreciated. Shout out to Unbroken Bacon as well for the follow. Peace out, boys! I'll see you for more epic gamer moments later on, I'm sure.